Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, today I will tell you about sentence relation and truth. Sentence relation has meaning the semantic relation that may hold between sentence of a language. In sentence relation, sentence and sentence may have a relation. In sentence relation, there is synonymous. A is synonymous with B. A has the same meaning as B. Jadi di synonymous ini, kalimat A dan kalimat B mempunyai makna yang sama. For example, my brother is a bachelor. And B, my brother has never married. These two sentences has the same meaning. And there is entailment. A entails B. If sentence A is correct, then sentence B is automatically correct. For the example, the child killed the ant. The ant is dead. The word killed in the first sentence in the A sentence is automatically means dead to sentence B. Because the killed ant is automatically the ant is dead. And there is contradiction. A contradict B. Sentence A is inconsistent with sentence B. Jadi di contradiction ini kalimat A dan kalimat B mempunyai makna yang berkebalikan. For the example, he is single, he is married. Single and married is a contradict word. And there is presupposition. A presupposes B. Sentence A presupposes B means that B is part of the assumed background of A. The king of pop is dead. There was a king of pop. From the sentence A, we have assumed the background of the sentence B is assumed background of A. The king of pop is dead. So the B is there was a king of pop. Jadi di presupposition ini kalimat B itu mencakup background dari kalimat A. Jadi karena di kalimat A the king of pop is dead, di kalimat B menyatakan there was a king of pop. And the last one is tautology. A is a tautology. Sentence A and B are true but not informative. Jadi kalimat A dan B ini di tautology itu benar, tapi dua kalimat tersebut tidak memiliki makna yang informatif. For the example, rich people are rich. Ireland is Ireland. Rich people are rich. Of course, rich people are rich. And then we have proposition. A proposition can be defined as the basic semantic content of a sentence, what a sentence says about the word. For example, in proposition, I ate the apple. The apple was eaten by me. That was proposition. In proposition, we have truth value or true or false. Proposition is has symbol that's p, little p. So the truth value depends on our word knowledge and also a number of parameters. The first one is general content. The proposition is true. So in general, the general content based on word knowledge, it can be true. And the second one is the speaker. Di speaker ini kalimatnya bisa menjadi benar ataupun salah karena di speaker ini based on the word knowledge by the speaker. Jadi tergantung si speakernya itu bisa menjadi benar ataupun salah kalimat tersebut. And the third, there is local or temporal context. P means false. Seperti yang saya mention tadi, I ate the apple. I ate the apple can be false if the person is not like the apple. And in proposition, there is analytic versus synthetic truth. What is analytic truth? Analytic truth follows from the meaning relation within the sentence, regardless of any relation with the word. So, example is my father is my father. Itu adalah kalimat yang benar karena my father is my father dan tidak perlu pembuktian. And in synthetic truth, the statement is true because it accords with the fact of the word. Jadi di synthetic truth ini kalimatnya membutuhkan fakta yang benar gitu. Jadi kita harus cari tahu dulu apakah itu fakta yang benar. Seperti di contohnya, my father is a police. We have to know if his father is a police or not. And in here we have propositional logic. There is connective, symbol, natural language. So in connective, the first one is conjunction. Conjunction has symbols like this, as you can see. And in natural language, it read as blah 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 and blah blah blah. So in here we can read it as P and Q. And this junction, there is a symbol, and natural language is blah 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 or blah blah blah. And it is read as P or Q. In implication, there is a symbol, and the natural language blah blah blah, if blah blah blah, then blah blah blah. So it is read as if P, then Q. In negation, there is a symbol like that, and the natural language is not blah blah blah. So it is read as not P. In equivalence, there is a symbol, and the natural language is blah 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 if blah blah blah. If and only if blah blah blah, then blah blah blah. It is read as if and only if P, then Q. And for the last, there is truth value. As you can see here, there is P, Q, true or false. So the house is on fire and the brigade are on the way. The house is on fire as proposition, and there is a symbol, as you can see, it's symbols as N, and the brigade are on the way is Q. So if P are true and Q are true, P and Q are true. As you can see in this, the house is on fire and the brigade are on the way. Jadi kalau emang kalimat yang proposition pertama itu benar dan kalimat yang kedua propositionnya benar juga, so P and Q are true. And if the house is not on fire and the brigade are on the way, itu dinyatakan sebagai false. Dan yang ketiga ada true and false. The house is on fire and the brigade are not on the way. So dinyatakan itu adalah false juga. Dan yang terakhir, jika the house is not on fire and the brigade are not on the way, bisa dinyatakan kalimat tersebut salah atau false. Okay, so thank you. That's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.